Thank you very much. Time now for some of your thoughts. Bobby in Georgia said, Lou, Congress should forget about signing the petition for Bush to pardon the 2 Border Patrol agents and pass legislation to give Congress the authority to pardon the agents themselves. Congress should stop playing games with non-binding resolutions and petitions and start fixing our problems. And Rick in Montana, I'm confused. When Reagan was in office, they campaigned with just say no. Now with Bush in office, they send Border Patrol agents to prison for stopping drug smugglers. Am I missing something? I don't think so. And Nick in Illinois, Lou, I thought I'd never see the day when a drug smuggler from Mexico is granted immunity. Dog Chapman is extradited to Mexico for apprehending a serial rapist, and my government is going to sit back and allow this to happen. Send us your thoughts to Dobbs.com. In the war within tonight, the prescription medicines in your own home are a source of the fastest growing substance abuse in this nation. The government has set a goal to cut prescription drug abuse by 15% over the next 3 years, today issuing new guidelines on how to prevent those drugs from reaching your children and abusers. Christine Romans has the story.
The medicines in your home, when abused, are as addictive and dangerous as illegal street drugs. Dr. David Murray is the chief scientist of the White House Office of National Drug Control Policy.
They got it from family and friends. They got it from somebody's medicine chest. They got it trading it in front of the locker at the high school thinking, hey, this would be fun. And it's every bit as dangerous and as dirty for them as a street drug.
New guidelines tonight to keep unwanted, unused, and unnecessary drugs out of the hands of the estimated 850,000 children and teens this year who will try them to get high. First, get them out of the medicine cabinet because abusers and dealers scavenge garbage, take them out of the container, mix them with used coffee grounds or kitty litter, and put them in the trash. Flush drugs down the toilet only if the label says it is safe. The EPA is still studying the toxicity of these drugs in our waterways. With some 6.4 million Americans using medicines to get high, it raises the question, why as a society are we taking so many drugs in the first place?
There's probably a excessive looseness on the part of both doctors in writing these prescriptions and also in patients in demanding them. And then once they've got them, there's probably a lack of care in making sure that they're being kept where somebody's nephew or grandson isn't going to, or granddaughter isn't going to come upon it and see if they can get high off it.
There is no doubt the dealer is at home. The government says 60% of pain pill abusers got their supply for free from friends or relatives. The government's David Murray had a stern warning for Americans. If you have a 2-year-old, you don't keep bleach under the counter. Parents and grandparents of teenagers should not have addictive medicines in their medicine cabinets, Lou.
And they don't want you to flush this stuff down the toilet or the drain.
The EPA is still deciding whether this is something that's going to be harmful to our waterways. I mean, these are things that are not biodegradable. We're putting them in our bodies. In many cases, they're life-saving medicines. In many cases, kids are using them to get high. But you really, unless the label says so, don't flush it down the toilet. And don't just throw it away.
That really raises a lot of other questions as well.
Sure does.
As if there weren't enough already. Christine, thank you. Christine. Our poll result tonight, 98% of you saying former Border Patrol agents Ramos and Campion should be granted a new trial based on the new evidence. And time now for one last email. John in Ohio said, Lou, I get so sick and tired of the law enforcement agencies saying we can't do anything about the illegal drugs in this country. They would be more believable if they said we choose not to do anything. It's the same as choosing not to do anything about illegal aliens. We thank you for your thoughts. Send them to us here at Dobbs.com. Join us here tomorrow night for our special report, The War Within. We look at marijuana, its addictive properties, its impact on our society. We thank you.